So, do you like what I've done with the place? Oh, right, that's better. I have no idea why that intro made me pixelated like a 90s point-and-click adventure character. But anyway, Dodgy Gamer here, back as promised with a video setting out in more detail my ideas. Well, actually, asking for your ideas about Newgen Nation for Football Manager 2021. And as a little incentive, as you may have seen from the thumbnail, I do also have a code to give away for Football Manager 2021. More later in this video about how you could be the lucky winner. So for those of you who don't know, Newgen Nation is an experiment in which I pick a small nation or nations in the world of football and I give them some of the best clubs in the world. Now those clubs stay in their own league. Manchester United have participated in both experiments. They stay in the Premier League. Barcelona stay in La Liga. But all their facilities move to the new nation, which means all of their new gens, or regens if you prefer, don't want any controversy here, they start to have nationality of that new nation as they come through, and then we see if having that top level young talent coming out of those top level youth academies with great youth recruitment and youth coaching and all that wonderful youth setup, if that can improve the fortunes of the national team. So in 2019 we actually had two nations for the first version, Qatar and UAE. We gave them 3 clubs each. Football Manager 2020, we made it bigger. We upscaled 10 clubs this time and only one nation, the Cayman Islands, like an offshore experiment. In both experiments, the nations featured were able to rise up the world rankings, reach World Cups, reach continental championships, but they did kind of hit a glass ceiling. As a little addition to a little crinkle tweak to the experiment in Football Manager 2020, I also took over as a human manager in the database, took over Cayman Islands. I was able to take them further than the AI did into the top 50 of the world rankings, the knockout rounds of the World Cup, within a penalty kick of winning the Gold Cup. And while we had some great players, there was one recurring issue, and that was that some of the players would come through with dual nationality. They would also, as a second nationality, have the nationality of their club's country. And that meant some of the wonderful gems that came out of Manchester United Academy opted to play for England. Some of those gems coming from Sporting or Barcelona wanted to play for those countries as well. So this is where I need your help and I need your suggestions. For Football Manager 2021, we're going to run Newgen Nation again. But I'm looking for a nation this time where dual nationality is not a thing. It's not something that's allowed. I've done a little bit of research and I have found a few countries in Africa and Asia, the likes of Malawi and places like Laos, where you're either not allowed to have 2 passports or it's very difficult to get 2 nationalities. So, if you have a suggestion for a nation for us to use, drop it down in the comments below. Or maybe it's the clubs. Maybe we need to use different clubs from different countries. So if you've got any suggestions of clubs with great youth setups, drop those down in the comments below as well. So what's all this got to do with the Football Manager 2021 code, some of you may be wondering and waiting for? Well, I've got such a code. I must stress straight away, a UK and EU only code. Sorry if you live somewhere else in the world. And I'd like to offer it out to a viewer of my channel. So this is how you could make sure that person is you. First of all, of course, make sure you have subscribed to the Dodgy Gamer YouTube channel. There's a little subscribe button just down there. Click on it if you haven't done so already. And also make sure you're following @DodgyGamer over on Twitter. Then leave your comment down in the comment section below, your suggestion for a nation where we can run this experiment. So it should be a small nation and preferably one where perhaps second nationality, dual nationality is not a thing. And finally, make sure you share this video on Twitter using the hashtags NewgenNation and FM21 Giveaway. I will then of course look through the comments, I'll pick out a nation that I like the sound of, and the nation I pick, the person who suggested it, will get that Football Manager 2021 code. And of course, if more than one person suggests the same nation, we'll just pick a name out of a hat. Even if you're not interested in the code, maybe you've pre-ordered already or you're outside the UK or the EU, I'd still, of course, welcome your suggestions. So leave them down in the comments, just with a little line to say if you're interested in the code or not. And it's as simple as that. So you can help me decide on the new nation for Newgen Nation, and please, as a little extra bonus, any suggestions of clubs. And don't forget, if you want to enter that giveaway, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, you're following me on Twitter, you leave the comment, and you send out the tweets. That's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. I'm really looking forward to Football Manager 2021, to the new Newgen Nation experiment, to the new features and series coming up on the channel. Please check out my previous videos for some more details on what those will be, and do check out the other Football Manager 2021 content we've got coming out. We've got some suggestions for teams to manage, we've got our guide to international management, and we've got other things coming up over the next couple of weeks, and of course our beta save on the way with Everton. Please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to enter the competition. And I'm Dodgy Gamer. See you again soon.